Welcome to a new update, a very short one as the markets have been correcting and we have been stating some crucial levels that you should be watching if you were trading Bitcoin, and we've actually been hitting a new level after losing a crucial support zone. So we're going to discuss Bitcoin in this update. We're also going to have a slight look at Ethereum. But before that, do not forget to subscribe beneath and like the YouTube update, and also check out my Twitter and Instagram where you can find daily content on the markets and also on my personal life, as lots of stuff will be changing in the coming months and I'm going to share almost everything of it, also with the trading department. And also in our platform we're going to release a staking portfolio relatively soon, which will be adapted, which will be a key to survive the bear market, and that's what we're going to include in our platform, which you can find in the description beneath 8global.com. In the gold membership we include that. Looking at the price action of Bitcoin at this point, I'm not really happy with the way we are acting at this stage, given the fact that we constantly are trying to break this all-time high region and are getting pushed back. So we've witnessed it previously too, in which the price has been making a nice move back up and all the way back towards the previous block. We've had a retest resulting in continuation. However, this upwards move got immediately slammed back. Well, actually in the previous runs we've had big pushes upwards and continuous green days happening. Next to that, we also have the fact that everyone is expecting this quarter to be massive, assuming that we're just going to end off this bull cycle this quarter and then we're getting into a bear market. But what if we are not going to get that and we're just going to get a corrective period until like mid 50k, and then in Q1 we're going to make that explosion of the markets until we top out in Q2 2022. Then we've got the lengthening cycle. Everyone will be confused because the plan B stock to flow model is not happening anymore. It's not taking place anymore. People don't know where it's going to act from here. The fact that actually plan B might be wrong is going to trigger a potential correction to be happening, and then everyone is taken out of the markets, and that is an ideal ingredient to get the markets upwards once again. The price action right now, looking at the daily structure, might be indicating a potential rising wedge, resulting in a potential breakdown to be happening at some point later on, in which we get another corrective move before we're going to get ourselves going upwards. Still very premature, but we potentially get this rising wedge structure, in which we do know that we've had a fake out above this recent high, and we've dropped all the way back towards 63k, as we can see here. Looking at the price action based on the lower time frames, I have stated some levels that we had to hold, which was this entire block around 66k that had to hold as support, and if that is not holding as support, I'm assuming that we're going to get a retest around 63, which actually took place. What is going to happen right now? Questionable overall, and I'll just erase this a little bit. The crucial resistance that we have to go through is this entire level that we have here. I mean, 66k is the level that we want to break through if we want to have upwards momentum. So if you're asking me what is going to happen or take place, I'm assuming we get all the way towards 66, maybe high 66, and then get another corrective move back to the green zone, and then we get a decision being made. If we can get another move going, this is the area that we should be holding. And then we have one test, corrective move, and start grinding back up, and then we might be facing 70, 75k to be taking place during the market momentum that we currently have. However, if this area is lost, the case of that heavier corrective move is actually in the books. So then we are going to we're going to drop all the way back towards the other side of the range, and then we're facing 58k as the next level of a test of support. So the question overall is whether we're going to correct 66 to 67. If we are not, then we're questioning ourselves whether we're going to sustain the support here. And if that is going to hold, The question is whether we consolidate here and break up at a later stage during the month. That is overall a question here, and that is where we are currently in a range-bound construction. And as you know, the rising wedge structure is also giving you ideas of where we could be going. Having some more consolidation is not a bad thing to be taking place to the markets. Ethereum against Bitcoin is currently at support. I think you should still be relatively cautious at this stage. Yes, we are into a support level, but overall, I do not believe we're going to have that much strength at this stage. I really want to see it break out of this bullish pennant construction, which looks like a breakout is going to take place around January to February of 2022, and in between we're going to have a corrective move. Whether or not it's going to be through Bitcoin correcting or through Bitcoin pushing back up, that's depending on the price action of Bitcoin against USD. But if Bitcoin is going to have some parabolic run or a very painful corrective move, this one will be dropping too, as we have witnessed that yesterday the altcoins were sold off quite heavily, as Cardano, for instance, gave back everything of the run that we had previously. Ethereum against USDT, still not changed. We're still making this upwards run. We've hit the 1618 Fibonacci level, but we're not getting any continuation happening yet. I've mentioned those retests that are constantly taking place. Right now we've had another beautiful retest taking place at 44.50, but preferably, and that's what I wanted to see, is that you don't really break beneath anything around 46. So you don't really want to crack beneath, because if you crack beneath heavily, you're going to take out those long stops here as well. And at this stage we're doing fine, so we can continue grinding or chopping around in this area that we have here. Crucial at this point, Bitcoin. Where are we going to break through? If we break that area around 67k, I think we're going to continue the bull cycle and we're ready for new all-time highs to be hit. I hope you have enjoyed this update. I'll be back later today. Thumbs up, don't forget to subscribe, and see you again soon.